Well, hell fired is RockdaRiff, and I am back for another Metalhead Envy. Let me move my mic. There we go. That should be better. And of course, we are doing some more King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. But we're on to Invisible Face. So this has got an official video, which I'm excited for. So far, I love these dudes' music videos. I don't think there's been a single music video I saw that I wasn't like, yo, this is pretty fucking good. Uh, I am digging Nonagon, and I'm getting a few people will comment and be like, yo, you're you're not liking this, so you need to do this album and that. And I'm like, I like all the albums. I just when I do my Metalhead Envy series, I'm just being analytical, and there's certain things that click with me better than other things. But so far, like King Gizzard, I have every album I've checked out is in my library now, and I'm going through them again. It's like if I bring back up Murder of the Universe, I really do like that album. Like I've been listening to it, letting it play. I just like the first chapter more, if that makes any sense. I like the first chapter as a whole the most, but then what is it? Digital Black and Vomit Coffin are the actual two. If I had to pick two tracks to me that are actually could be standalones from that album, those are the two tracks I think are the bread and butter. Altered Beast 4 as well. Here in Nonagon, I have liked basically every song in Nonagon, and it's like my ride to work yesterday. I listened from Robot Stop up to Mr. Beat, and I get what people are saying. When you can listen to this album as a whole, it does have a bit of a better roll, a better a feeling to it than breaking it down song by song like I have here on camera. I still think it's a little bit of a run-on sentence, but it's not bad. It's enjoyable. My only thing is when it does this kind of stuff, like I'm listening to it and I'm digging it, but I zone out a little bit. Certain things I zone out and then I'll come back. It just depends on what I'm doing while I'm listening to it. Though. Normally, I like listening to these as I'm working. Like my first few hours of work, I get to have both headphones in and just do all my prep work and everything, and that's where I can truly just let an album roll and play and everything. But either way, let's get into Invisible Face. Hey, the Gamma Yeah, I already like Invisible Face a lot. I like the way Stu is doing his vocals. Like he's repeating a few lines, but it's catchy and it's in the percussiveness of the song and everything. Which people are telling me that. So I had some people that are really pushing for Polygon Land or whatever the name of that album is. Polygon Land. Uh, and so far, I think that's what I'm going to do next. I did have somebody. I've had a few other people that are like, "Yo, just go ahead and do Invest the Rat's Nest," because like that's going to be what you really like. And I'm going to get to Invest the Rat's Nest. I kind of like when I first started my King Gizzard journey. I liked when people were like, "Yo, don't do Infest the Rat Nest because it's the blueprint for Petro Dragonic, and you already like that album a lot. Make sure you check out all the other weird, crazy shit they do before you come back to Infest the Rat's Nest." And so that's kind of I like that, so I'm kind of going that route a bit. But yeah, like so far, Invisible Face to me, talking about how Murder the Universe has certain tracks to me that can be standalones. So far to me, Invisible Face is one on this record. Robot Stop and Evil Death Roll. Those are two that I would be like, oh, those are really cool to check out off this album and everything. I wanted to love People Vultures, but they took the best riff of the album so far and put it in the first 15 seconds and the last 15 seconds of that of that track and everything. But I like this so far. Maybe the animations help selling this because it's like very heavy metal 2000 kind of stuff. Oh, back to live action. I like that. Oh, it's like a little bossa nova, like, yeah. Drink the Kool-Aid, man. Have some of this Kool-Aid, man. Want to know what kind of camera they're using to make this look like an 80s, 70s movie. Wicker Man style. I want to have a music video like this so bad. Didn't make it. Yeah. I like Invisible Face. That to me has some nice little change ups. It progressed. It wasn't rehashing too much of the earlier record to my ears. Uh, like it was subtle. Like you could tell this is part of Nonagon, but it's not just the same shit over and over and over and over and over. That was pretty good. I love this little bossa nova section. Or at least I wonder if that's the right word to describe it. But it's like a little Spanish flamingo kind of thing. It makes me think of like a nice cafe in Spain or something. That was pretty slick. I love this animation. It's crude. It's very, very, very crude. But it takes me back to like when I was a kid, and I remember like sneaking downstairs when I was real little and trying to watch certain things on HBO and all that late at night. And I remember that's when I first ever saw like Heavy Metal 2000, and that shit had some weird, crude animations and stuff like that. Or Heavy Metal. I think there's two of those films. I can't remember. One of them's really old, or one of them, yeah, one of them was older, and it just had a bunch of like that's what this animation makes me think of. But if I had to give Invisible Face I'd give Invisible Face 9 out of 10 horns for sure. The only thing I wish now is I wish this song had another 2 minutes to it. I feel like Stu was on point. The riffs are on point. The drums, I think the drums kind of shine in this one a little bit more. But yeah, that was really cool. That was really cool. I enjoyed the fuck out of that. So it looks like I've got two more tracks. I got Wawa and Road Train to go, and I'll be finished with Nonagon Infinity. And like I was saying at the start of this, I've started listening to Nonagon up to where I'm at. Uh, haven't checked it out here on my channel and everything and presented to y'all. And I get it. I understand like the the appeal of it when you let it roll. I think Nonagon is way better when you're able to just let the thing roll because y'all are 1000% right. It is one long ass song. And I love long songs. Like I guess if anybody's watching this and they're like the way some of the comments I've got, people are coming off to me like I don't I don't know like I'm only into strictly metal shit, and I want to say like I love a lot of different music. Really, I'm attracted. Like I tell some of my friends and people that are close to me when they laugh at the fact that there's certain some music. It's like a person I've been hanging out with. She laughed when she was like I was sitting there playing what was it? Like Massive Attack. I was playing some Massive Attack while we were hanging out, and I think I'd played what is their fucking name? I can't even remember. But more like electronic, chill, lo-fi stuff, and I can go from that to Death Clock to Contortionist to the Celeste soundtrack. I've been listening to the Celeste soundtrack like crazy right now. But either way, she was like looking at you and thinking I would have never thought you were into this kind of stuff. And I tell her, this was my base point of what I was trying to get to a second ago before I went rambling. I'm attracted to musically, I'm attracted to talent. I can tell when a band has talent, and I can tell when a band is just following a cookie cutter formula. And then I can tell when there's some artists I think are very talented, but they're just trapped within a pop formula and they can't like their money won't let them do some more artistic choices and stuff. But it's like King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Like there might be some stuff. There's probably gonna be plenty of stuff they do that I'm not really a thousand gung ho behind. But whatever these guys do, I think is interesting. They're so fucking talented, man. They're so fucking talented. There is no. I don't care anybody that ever listens to King Gizzard and was gonna try to truly talk shit about them. They're they're not using their brain. That's all I can say. They're not using their brain because these dudes are fucking really talented and shit like that. Or another band, for example, it's like Cattle Decapitation. It's one of my favorites, and I've only recently gotten into them in the last few years with their last two albums, Death Atlas and Terracite. Uh, and I try to listen to their old albums. It don't really click with me. I don't like the mix and the master of some of the stuff that's going on, and it's a little less melodic and a little less. I mean, it's more chaotic, I guess. But I can never deny that those dudes are fucking talented. Man. It takes talent to do all these kinds of crazy shit and to do these concept records and all that. Either way, I've kind of gone on a rant, and I'm not trying to. If this ends up being your first time to my channel, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me the pros and cons. I am always trying to get better at doing this. I know one of my cons is where I don't edit my videos. Sometimes I ramble a bit, and I don't mean to, but it's just the way I am. It's my thought process of when I'm breaking something down. yeah, 2 more to go, and we'll be finished with Nonagon Infinity. So with all that shit being said, stay positive, stay rocking. I'll catch y'all in the next one.